I take it you guys can hear me right now. I really don't know. Or at least someone can hear me. Don't know why it's live. Um, can you guys hear me? I know there's a bit of a lag on it. I'm uploading a video right now, episode 142, and this is going to be 143, obviously. So if you can hear me, leave a comment or something. So that's... You can hear me? Like, leave a happy face or something. So 142 is going up. Just so I'll let you guys know. I'm probably gonna post something on the KSP forums. It's really weird right now because basically don't really see anything. Yeah, you can't hear me. So I really have nothing planned tonight. As far as a live stream, is there something you guys want to see? I really have nothing planned as far as that yet. Space Station is looking pretty awesome. Sorry for being so quiet right now. I have my laptop in front of me, in front of my main computer. I don't know how bad the latency is. I know there is some time between, when I'm talking. I don't know if it's like 10 seconds or 15 seconds or something, but it's just a little awkward because I'm like looking down at my laptop and then looking back up at this. So, we're kind of like in the starting stages right now. I do need to go and post a few different things and get some stuff set up. So, it's gonna take a little bit. And the worst part is I gotta turn on like live comments or something because I'm reading your guys' comments. I'm reading what you guys are saying. So if you guys have any ideas, just let me know. Just kind of, I'm probably gonna start here in about 15 to 20 minutes. So, I mean, feel free to get your drinks ready, whatever lube, whatever it is that you feel the need to get ready. Just go ahead and do that. We'll definitely get started soon, though. This is a little bit more awkward than doing videos, I do have to say. Wow. It's weird to know that other people are actually listening to me talk right now, and it's like there's no filter. I could just like curse all I wanted to right now. And I grant you, you guys might hear me curse a couple times tonight. Generally with my videos, I try not to, but you know, you guys would be surprised with what you hear if I didn't have a filter there, you know. I don't know. I was thinking of like a generic moon landing. The problem is I just don't have any. I don't have any rocket built or anything. But to do that, it really isn't going to take too much. I already have basically the whole launcher platform set up, so there is going to be a bit of a latency between you guys and everything. So, wow. I really don't have. Wow. I see. I really wish I could hear myself talking, and know how far behind you guys are. So I really don't know how to work this the orb that I'm using. I'm using orb, whatever it's called, open broadcasting software. I I really don't know. Like, I don't know how to pause. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. But we'll get into the game very soon. Right now, it's basically I'm posting on Kerbal Space Program forums and stuff. So, and the new video will be up here in about, give or take, 5 minutes or so. I just I want to make sure that this is not sucking up all the bandwidth, because I can tell right now it already is. So let's see. KSP. This is crazy. Yeah, see, what sucks is the video is actually going to go out 10 minutes before it's actually planned on starting. Because I planned on doing this at 9:30, guys. So, it there's a slight possibility I might delay it until 10, but I'm not gonna do that to you guys. I mean, if you're already showing up and everything, so whatever. Let's see. KSP. Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit, so go get your snackies. Just I'm gonna post on the forums there. Yeah, I'm pretty cool with you guys asking me questions or whatever too. I don't really even know who's viewing right now. I wish I had a count on that, but yeah, whatever. We'll deal with it. Oh wow. Yeah, I just found out that I can actually check through the YouTube page. I'm gonna change that now. Wow. See, I really don't know anything. I know nothing about live streams. So, oh my god, here it comes. Turn this off. See, I would do a Gilly rover or something like that, but the problem is to get to Gilly and to build the actual spacecraft would actually take me a little while, because just too much stuff, too much stuff. Let's see, video manager. Yeah, episode 142 will be up here in about 5 minutes or so. Even though you guys probably aren't gonna watch it until after this video is done, so after I'm done live streaming. So, oh god, I'm opening the wrong one here. There, live control room. This is what I was looking for. So close this. Yeah, the lag on this is a little bad though. So Why does this keep on... Alright, there we go. Yeah, so, I mean, are you guys okay with the moon landing or something? I gotta post on KSP forums. What am I doing? I'm all over the place tonight. Let me try this again. Actually, I'm probably not gonna put up the episode until after the live stream is done, just to save me some time. That way, it will like skip an episode. It'll just be my episode list will be a little derpy for a while. So whatever. Let's see. See, I don't know. I mean, if you guys want to kind of, I'm not the kind of person, like, I'll shamelessly self-promote at times, but I don't really like to, just go all out there and, do all this stuff all the time because it is kind of annoying. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, so, I'm not like a kind of person to I'll shamelessly self-promote, but at the same time, like, I don't know. If you guys want to, I'm reading some of the comments right now, sorry. If you guys want to, like, tell some people or whatever to come by, whoever comes, it's more than welcome. So let's see, close this. I got all these freaking windows open, so like I'm trying to consolidate everything. I can close that. See, right now it tells me my primary stream is bad. And then use a keyframe frequency of 2 seconds or less. Keyframes are not being sent often enough. The stream's looking good on your guys's and from what you guys are saying, so I mean, I'm not really gonna change anything if YouTube is just telling me a bunch of malarkey, bunch of GOP sizes can't be wrong if you have ingestion errors. I have no idea what that means. I don't even mind if there's one person watching or if there's 5 people watching. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I'm not going to put up this video until after this live stream is over with. So, whatever happens, happens. And I'm going to take like a short little break. So, I mean, feel free to chat amongst yourselves in the comments or whatever. I'll definitely be reading all this stuff. Let's see. I'm not going to take like an actual break where I'm going to disappear, I should say. Wow, I should have said that even before. I'm just going to step outside for a minute. So I honestly, I'm probably just going to stick with the Rockets tonight, so it's not going to be VOTO, whatever, no, none of that nonsense. So I'll be right back, 1 second. I'm just going to step outside. I mean, I'll be right back in like 5 minutes, so don't worry too much about that. Ugh. I'm probably going to need a glass of water too, because I'm not even prepared for this. My God. So, give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back. I wish I could see the... I wish the comments were live. I really can't see all the comments that come in, but... It's time to sit down, and, let's see, we're about to start here in a second. I'll start up here in, like, a second or two. Mysterious. Awkward silence. At least you don't hear panting in a slight, a sound like this. Yeah, no thanks. Alright, so, let me know if you guys can hear the game. If you guys can hear the game, you guys can hear everything, because, I know you can hear me, obviously, but I want to make sure you can hear the game and everything, so... I wish I had a place to put my laptop that was, like, right next to me, but I don't. I'm looking at this weird arrangement of decorations in my parents' house, because I'm watching their house for the weekend, for those of you who don't know. Well, not for the weekend, for basically the whole week, so... But just let me know if you guys can hear the game, like the music in the background faintly. Oh, that would be nice. That would be great. Oh my god, there's so much stuff in this place, man. My god. So let's see, let's get this game up and going now. I'm pretty well situated. Got my glass of water next to me, and nothing to do. Feeling reckless. Let's see. Just checking a few things. Sorry, guys. All right, everything looks good. There is a slight lag, I think, but nothing too bad. Yeah, I keep on having to refresh or, because I have, like, automatic comments turned on, but it's not very automatic. Because the last one I see is Mr. Oyen saying, caps LOL. Wait, you can't hear the background music at all? It might be very faint. Yeah, I'm in game now, so we'll see. Let's see. I'm just trying to see how much the lag is. I can't really tell, so we'll go into my game, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. Just my regular, the one I do all my videos with. No, I did work on the space station. If you guys want to see it for a second, I can show you, but I feel kind of bad showing you because I know it kind of... Just let me know if you guys can hear the background, if you guys can actually hear the game, because, you know, whatever, it's kind of important, a little bit. I think the Kerbals still shake. I mean, they're running around the VAB and all that other good stuff, so... Yeah, I can tell now there's, like a 30-second at least lag between when I'm talking and everything else, so... If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Otherwise, I think I'm just going to stick with a stock moon landing. I haven't changed my flag yet. That really does bother me. So, I'm just going to go through and cannibalize one of my older missions. Usually this is what I do whenever I create like anything basically for this game, like any rocket, any mission I do, I usually just cannibalize one of my rockets in order to create something new. So just take this and throw it all away. So I think we're just gonna head to the moon tonight. I really didn't have any plans for tonight. If not, well, I mean, not if not, but we're gonna go to the moon. But I'm thinking of doing maybe another live stream sometime in the coming couple days or so. So this one I'll actually take the time to like let you guys know about and everything else, and you know, things will be a little bit more streamlined. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this because I'm thinking about making them return as well, but I really don't know if that's even going to be a possibility. Hold on here. What is going on? Yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna return them tonight. I'm trying to see what's going on in the comments and all that other good stuff. I really don't see how many people are actually watching right now, though. That's the other thing that bothers me. I think there's 7. I really don't know. Yeah, 6, 7, something like that. Whatever. So I think we might just do a little stock moon landing tonight. That's basically all of the best I can come up with. So let's see. My next one though, I'll probably do something a little bit better. So we want to land on the moon. We need a bunch of stuff. This, and I'm gonna go for like a medium-sized fuel tank. Where is it? It's funny because I play this game so much. I probably play it more than half the people that watch my videos, and it like I still don't know, like, remember what page some of the stuff is on. It really just boggles my mind on how I don't remember these things. But whatever. Let's bring this up here. Bring this here. Yeah, that's looking better. We need a docking port too, because, you know, we're going to return, at least try. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on. I keep on getting, my mouse is a little funky. I don't know what's going on. So, okay. I'm really trying to figure out what we need. Alright, good. Yeah, I was... What are you saying no about, Mr. Owen? You don't want to see what I'm going to be doing, or what? Wow. What is going on with this? I'm getting, like, a lot of lag issues with my mouse. I might have to unplug it and plug it back in. So, let's see. We need... For landing on the moon, we really don't need that powerful of an engine. We're gonna need RCS too, so I'm probably... Actually, I'll get rid of that, and I'll just slap one of these on there. It'll just make it easy. We need RCS fuel. Yeah, I gotta unplug my mouse here for a second. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Never... Whoa. Just had some kind of issue. Whatever. My computer was like freaking out because I had plugged in a new mouse. So let's get... We're gonna need RCS. get these on here. And RCS tanks. It's funny, I just don't understand how I forget these things. I really don't. We need them like right here, I guess. That looks... No, that's gonna be in the way. So bring this over here. Bring this over here. Nope, that's still gonna be in the way. I'm too nitpicky. Yeah, see, I was thinking about doing mod showcases as well, but I'm not like 100% certain on what kind of mods. Like, you know, basically, I'm not like 100% certain. Like, I don't really mess around with mods too much. So, the fact that I don't really mess around with those, it kind of leads to me not knowing anything about any of the newer mods. What is going on? My mouse is like just freaking out right now. It's like giving me the one finger salute. So, alright, come on. We need this coming down, preferably. There we go. Landing gear. All this crap. See, with my next episode, I'll at least try to have something set up before I even like start doing this. That way, you know, you guys aren't gonna have to sit here and wait and like kind of watch everything. So I'm gonna move these actually someplace else for now. The landing legs are gonna go here. There we go. I don't want the landing legs to be too high because every time they're too high, I always like tend to flip everything over, and never good things. Just bad things happen to good people, like I always say. Hey, whatever, I'll clip these through together. It's not going to be the nicest landing module, I guess, but whatever. Now, I was thinking, let's see. Bring this over. You know, this rocket is all basically set up. The only thing I'm noticing is that these struts aren't connected to the bottom, so... Yeah, no, I have two monitors. Sorry, I was reading some of the comments because I have to like basically turn my head to read the comments. Uh, Mr. Zenx17. No, I have dual monitors at my other place, so I'm basically screwed when it comes to double dual monitors. So like I have my other monitor at my apartment, but I didn't bring it with me. I was like, I'm not gonna need it, and now I actually need it. But the desk I'm working with is way too small in the first place, so it's not like I can do anything about that. So, alright, come on. Bring this up. I actually have this stream to be ending at 11, but I don't know if I can go past that time. So, hopefully I can get all this done before 11, which landing on the moon really isn't that serious. Come on, there we go. Let's bring this up a little bit. Oh, great. Yeah, I gotta bring the whole rocket up. Too bad we don't have Bill, Jebidiah, and Bob with us. Kinda sucks. They're on the Kerbal Space Station, so I didn't really think I would need them, but, you know, it would be nice to have them for this episode. My first live stream ever, so... Alright, bring this down. There we go. And, I really don't think we need these, but I always just make sure that they're fixed anyways, because sometimes they... I don't know what it is, but I think the game itself actually destroys these. So every time it gets saved, I don't know why, because every single time I try to use them, they're never placed right afterwards, so... Yeah, I know I can do a lot of clipping with some of my stuff, but I'm not gonna... To me, this is already too much clipping. So I'm really nitpicky when it comes to clipping and all that other good stuff. I really don't... I mean, certain things I will clip and you guys notice it in my episodes, but I could really just, you know what? There's no point in keeping, well, whatever. Screw it. Oh my god. What happened to my rocket? There we go. I just hit Z like 10 times, and now I think I lost some of my progress. Yes, I did. Beautiful. That's this game in a nutshell. I lost some of my progress. Alright, let's get this up here. But yeah, this is a little weird to me, doing this live stream and everything. Yeah, I tried using the auto updates. I don't know. It's not working for me. That's all I can say. We need to put a docking port on this. This thing is not going to be stable. I can already tell it's not going to be. Otherwise, something tells me that the very top of this rocket is just going to rock around everywhere. So that looks like poop, but whatever. Alright, let's just check the staging here, because this thing's probably all effered up. What is this? Alright, this needs to go up here. And all this stuff looks like it's good. It's just all these decouplers. Alright. This should be down here, and then this is that engine, I think. Yeah. So this is gonna go up here. All this stuff will be taken care of. All of this will be basically taken care of once we're in. I'm gonna just put this one in the very last, just to make sure that I don't screw anything up. Yeah, once again, I'll do some mod coverage. Let's see. I'll do some mod coverage eventually. Like, I've talked about it in the past, but I just never done it. Only because the game version changes so much that like I really don't ever keep up with it sometimes with the mods and stuff. I've never actually used a mod in this game for anything. I've never even used MechJet before. Never even tried it. I don't even know, even if I download it, I wouldn't even know what to do with it once I got it. I'd have to probably read like a freaking 10-page manual just to like figure out how to use MechJet. So, you know, that just goes to show. Now I'm thinking that we're pretty much good. I don't see anything else. I'm just gonna save it real quick. I think we need to put a power source on here. I'm just gonna throw these on here because I don't feel like deploying a bunch of solar panels and stuff. Go away. There we go. I'll just put 2 of these on here somewhere. That'll pretty much solve all the problems. Now I'm gonna save this here. Yeah, you are right. I do need a parachute. If I do intend bringing them back, I almost launched it there because I've been just kind of turning my head and looking to see what you guys are saying, and yeah, I totally forgot about that parachute thing. I'll put one here and slap one on somewhere around here. Wait, no, that's too close. Oh, my God, this. Sometimes I don't know if that happens to you guys, but the actual info screen, whatever, will get like permanently. Yeah, it's whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, Mr. Pet Derp. Alright, so I'm gonna save it, and we're just gonna do like a test launch. I just want to see how stable this thing is, and you know, hopefully, I'm pretty secure with this half of the rocket. I'm not very secure with this much of the rocket. Basically everything I just built. So let's get this thing going. You know, the worst case scenario, it blows up. So got Ed Confrid and Dilbury. Yeah, whatever. All right, let's go. I'm just kind of expecting this part of the rocket to be rocking back and forth and back and forth. Alright, yeah, everything's looking pretty good. The only thing I'm concerned about, the RCS ports on it aren't facing the right way. And they're facing the right way, but they're not lined up with these, so we're gonna have a little bit of problems with that possibly. But we have our liftoff. Hopefully we'll get to the moon. I'm pretty confident with the whole getting to the moon. Actually, we're not going yet. I forgot one thing, and you guys are gonna hate me for stopping this launch. Since I have my debris set to 0, I need this, otherwise we're gonna lose our command module and we will definitely not be making it back home. So that, like, needed to be there. So you guys hate me, I know. So this will be our second launch. But see, these are the things that happen before I shoot videos. This is the kind of stuff that I'm like, oh god, I forgot this. So let's get going. Once again, clear the tower, even though there is no tower to clear. Thank God I got these like massive glasses of water at this house. It's just great. In my apartment, like, my cups are like tiny, so I usually end up just completely killing it. So in at least one video, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. So I mentioned in my video, which didn't come out, that I planned on coming out before this video, but you know, whatever, it took so long to upload. There will be a meteor shower this weekend. I don't know where, you know, exactly where at, or like, you know, what time exactly, because, you know, depending on where you are in the globe, you'll have a better, you know, you can see it a little bit better than other places. But I just know that there's going to be a meteor shower this weekend. My girlfriend was the one who was actually telling me about it, more so than me knowing. So it was kind of funny. But I'm really hoping that all this is turning out pretty well for you guys. I hope you guys are liking this. I'm definitely liking this. This is kind of cool. But we're definitely going to achieve orbit with this thing. We can clap our hands if we achieve orbit. Is that considered good enough for a live stream video? Achieving orbit? So a lot of people have always questioned why it is that I actually do my orbital turn so high, and I'm just so used to launching these ungodly massive pieces that doing it at any other state really just doesn't make sense to me, and it does not compute. Not to mention, I don't use anything to tell me how to actually get into orbit, so it's always like, I just kind of guessed. Even in the beginning, when I first started playing this game, I always just kind of guessed on where I have to go, so. And you can see we have the probe from my mission that I just shot. That's actually re-entering. So, I hope you guys are hearing me right now, because there's a kind of a lack of comments right now, so I'm like, what's going on? Wow. Let's see here. I'm just gonna kill the engine here for a second. There is no problems, right? Because something just told me that an error occurred, so I'm trying to figure out if you guys can still hear me and everything. Yeah, I'm just trying to see. I'm gonna start my burn up again once I'm just gonna wait here for a second until I can. Just making sure you guys are still with me because I don't know. I'm so against, not against it. I should say, concerned with like how the internet works all the time. I always drop connection everywhere I'm at, so it's always like a constant. So I'm just gonna continue my burn here. This thing is vibrating though. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's see, is this staged right? Yeah, that's right. Wow, totally not paying attention here. That should be good, whatever. I'm not really flying that well tonight, so you guys can deal with that. I'm just I'm just trying to make sure that everything is going as planned. It's so distracting having to turn my head like every 10 seconds just to make sure that everything's going right. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what happened on that orbit, but whatever. So let's get to the moon. Let's see. What do we got for fuel? Turn off RCS. Why am I burning so much RCS? What do we got? Alright. Yeah, we're good on fuel. We're really, really good on fuel. Now let's set up this burn here. Now we could go to Minmus too, possibly. Now this is going to be a part of the main thing. It's just if fuel permits it, and I don't get like booted out of the YouTube thing by 11 o'clock, then maybe we can visit Minmus too, all in one mission, I guess, if you want to call it that. But I really don't know how much fuel we're gonna have left after this. But that is looking beautiful. I think I'm gonna bring it down a little bit more. Yeah, bring it down to like 40,000. We should be good enough for that. And alright, so wow, bring this up. Yeah, it's very distracting having to turn my head and look, so that's the one thing. So if you guys like hear me pause for a second, it's because I'm trying to read your comments before it updates so I don't miss anybody. But yeah, it would be really awesome to go to Minmus all in one basic launch. It would be honestly, I mean, this is going to be enough probably to do the whole moon burn, to be honest. So I really don't see that as being too much of a problem getting there. The only thing I see is being a problem is getting all the way back. So I am not with you. I am dead. I don't know what that means, but okay. I'm performing to a dead audience? I really don't. I have no idea. So, let's see. Our burn's gonna be in... Why can't I even time warp right now? What's going on? Oh god. My keyboard's spazzing out for some reason. Everything's spazzing out right now. I really don't know what's going on. Kerbin looks like... Oh yeah, Kerbin does look like an atom. I ended up launching this satellite network. That was like one of my it was my second thing I launched, was the satellite network. It was freaking awesome. Setting this up though was a really, really big pain. And I know I'm doing my burn a little bit ahead of time, but I just don't care right now. It's amazing. The this launch, setting this up, I actually ended up having to do it all before the actual video went up. And just setting it up by myself, you know, I was like sitting there doing it by myself, setting, you know, yeah, that's what she said. Um, Setting the whole thing up, and it took me like 3 hours to do it. It was like insane, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna do a video of this. And I ended up just changing my mind at the end, but I just thought it was so awesome afterwards. But after I shot my videos, um, really fixing it didn't really cause too much of any problems, to be honest. It really wasn't that hard to set up afterwards. Um, how low can I get a orbit around the moon? Um, I You can go as low as you want. I mean, honestly, there's no atmosphere, so it's never gonna drag you down. You can get an orbit. I mean, if you're talking about like a lunar injection or a mooner injection from Kerbin, I can get it as low as like basically impact if I wanted it, but I'm not going to just shoot something at the moon. That's just not cool. The mission doesn't permit it. I'm not in the business to kill my Kerbals. So, this will be my first moon landing, though. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at it. I'm like, wow, the moon doesn't really look that different since the update. Where do all these screenshots come from of, like, the moon looking so amazing? Oh, and speaking of which, I should have decoupled this, but I'm just going to keep it for fuel's sake anyways, because that will probably help us get into orbit. Even though it really isn't that much fuel. I really shouldn't hit time warp and then turn my head and look at to see if someone's commented. I don't know what I'm thinking. So this is gonna be, I guess, sort of like an Apollo style, if you want to call it that, even though they didn't use asparagus staging and all that stuff. Yeah, I do think aliens are taking over my PC. It's pretty annoying, to be honest. You know what it is? It's because I use a wireless mouse and keyboard for like everything. And wow, that was pretty awesome. I thought the mission was over right there. I was like, wow, that sucks. You know, I use a wireless mouse and keyboard, and because of that, I think it has to do with the fact that it has some kind of latency issue, and I really can't figure it out because I've had this problem before sometimes. It just really depends on what game I'm actually using and what game I'm playing. It does happen in Kerbal Space Program occasionally, but I haven't seen it in a couple months, so I really don't know. But the lowest orbit you can get is somewhere around like 2.5 kilometers, or I think that's about the lowest you can get, and then you'll actually start colliding with the surface or something like that. And I think, yeah, that's 2.5 kilometers off the surface. So the surface itself will tell you that you're, I think, like 2 kilometers away, but you're really not. So, but let's see. All right, that's not that bad, but I'm gonna bring this down to like 40, and then call it a day for that. There we go. But I've had a lot of fun with this. This will be, the moon just looks so much different to me. But the one thing I had a complaint about, and that everyone else has the same general complaint, is the moon itself looks very, like, these craters look very it looks cookie cutter. Like everything almost kind of looks the same. And trust me, I mean, I think the game looks amazing as it is, but and the moon itself actually does somewhat kind of resemble something like that. But I do have a little bit of a problem with it. It not that it could be done better, but yeah, I really don't know. I suck at I could never program something like this, so I have no right to complain in the first place. I have tried orbiting around the sun before a couple times. I've made it to the sun like twice. And I was actually going to do a video of going to the sun, but I never really got around to it. And that was on my my last save. So once my last save was gone, I just kind of was like, all right, well, I'll get back to it again sometime later. Yeah, KSP would definitely not be KSP without explosion. If there was no explosions in this game would be nothing. So, all right, let's I'm gonna keep this here, and how are we gonna do this? This is gonna be a little awkward. We need to land. If anything, what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna set. It'd be nice if I could fix this orbit a little bit, and I think I'm gonna do that first. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna mess with it. I want to set it up just so it would be like absolutely perfect, and I really wouldn't have to think when I took off. Oh my god. My computer just told me there's an update. So, it was like, hey, what's up? Let's stop your game and your live stream and all that good stuff. So let's, we're gonna have to decouple here. First, I'm gonna transfer some fuel out. I know that you guys probably love watching me transfer fuel in my videos, so you get to see more of it. A lot more of it. A ton more of it. But once again, I'm gonna probably do another live stream sometime this week. Oh, wrong way. I'm probably gonna do another live stream sometime this week. I'm not 100% certain when I will, but I'm gonna try to let you guys know, so in advance, and I'm gonna try to set something up first to where we can actually do something instead of going to the moon. So going to the moon isn't really to me isn't really that big of a deal. I mean, I've done it so many times, it's like a no-brainer almost. So a cookie cutter. Well, all right. Number one, a cookie cutter is like, when I say a cookie cutter design, if you ever have made cookies before in your life, and you have like the gingerbread man shape and this shape and that shape. Cookie cutter is when you press down and you basically make a repeat of the exact same thing over and over and over and over again. So that's when I say cookie cutter, I mean like basically everything is the same. And I don't know about Duna. Like, I think Duna looks fine the way it is, to be honest. I mean, they could add a little bit more, but you could say that about the fuel tank here. They could add a little bit more texture to give it a more fuely, tanky, feely. So, I mean, it really just. I mean, it's all about being nitpicky, and I'm very nitpicky, so. But let's get our descent going here. We have our three, Ed and Confred and Dilbury Kerman. I'm having a lot of problems pronouncing his name, so let's use the RCS we got on board, push ourselves away a little bit. That way when I fire my engines, I don't destroy the whole thing here. Whatever. I love potatoes. I had to say that. Somebody in the comments asked. So. Yeah, YouTube does have a lag with comments, so I don't generally see them until a little bit afterwards. So let's get our gear down and let's start our landing. And. I think I'm just going to land somewhere in this cratery field, to be honest, because I haven't seen the craters up close yet, and I'm really curious as to how they look. So, let's activate this engine and bring ourselves down. Now I'm hoping that the amount of fuel that we have really will be enough to land and everything else. I think because I got so close, we should be kind of in the we should be pretty good with the whole fuel situation. At least I'm hoping. There goes our command module. So, oh, okay. Yeah, with the rover, the rock dust, and all that other good stuff. I mean, they can add that kind of stuff, but hey, really, to me, I'm not like, I really don't care so much for that stuff, only because it really just wouldn't change the game that much. It wouldn't be a game-changing thing, like where this whole change to the moon thing really just changed the entire moon. You know, like landing and everything, tons of craters everywhere, and all that other good stuff. Like it is completely different. But you know, with dust and stuff like that, I mean, it's really up. You know, it's like they say, beauty is the eye of the beholder, or whatever. It's really just kind of up to the person who's playing the game and what you like, what you don't like. I mean, I really don't care that much to see craters, or I mean, not craters, but dust and all that other good stuff in the game. It's not that big of a deal to me. Not to mention, when you look at it from a video perspective, to have a whole bunch of dust and everything else in the game, your video card will be working a little bit extra hard, you know, just to render all that other stuff that's going on. So it really just depends on who it is. I mean, I really don't care so much for it, so. Now it's time to time warp to the surface. Because I'm crazy. No, I always time warp to the surface. It's boring. A lot of landing stuff is always really boring. How close have I gotten to the sun? I honestly don't remember. And, Weird Portal Gaming, sir, how you doing? You feel special actually being able to directly talk to a YouTuber? You know what? I feel special talking to you guys. I actually feel awkward talking to you guys, if that makes any sense, but hopefully the fuel thing, I don't think we came prepared, guys. I really don't think we did. Let me get a little closer here. It looks like we're not going to land in anything too spectacular, but man, I do say the moon is looking pretty nice. We're actually about 4,000 off the surface, I think, something like that. So we're getting pretty close. I will say we are getting pretty close. I will say we have enough fuel to land. I just don't know about getting into orbit and all that other good stuff. We might end up having to get this part into orbit and getting the other part. Getting this part into orbit and then using the command module to actually dock up and all that stuff. So do I listen to dubstep? No, I don't. I'm not a big fan, sorry. I never got into dubstep. I was around basically, you know, ever since it started and all that other good stuff, and, you know, all that other music. I never liked dubstep. I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean to say this in a bad way, but when I'm watching a YouTube video and, like, the first 30 seconds of the video, like, even if it's the intro and it's, like, all dubstep, I'll just skip over the entire thing. And I don't mean that in a bad way, I just can't tolerate listening to it. Like, people at my job, like, listen to it all the time, and I'm totally okay with them listening to it, but I have no tolerance for it, I'm sorry. Now, I'm not going to be able to read comments here for a couple seconds, just because, you know, I think I'm a little preoccupied with this. You know, if anything, we do have plenty of spare RCS fuel. Maybe I can use RCS to finish off our orbit, if we can achieve orbit with this thing. There we go. And we have a very nice touchdown. Perfect. What about a new planet, gas giant? Turn off RCS. Yeah, it would be cool with a new planet. Yeah, I know you were the guy who asked the feedback on my video. I'm probably going to do the stream for like another 30 minutes or so. I don't know, 45 minutes. Whenever, you know, we get done with this. And let's see. I'm going to try to return to Kerbin. And with Kerbal Space Program, who introduced me? Sorry, I was just reading you guys' comments. Who introduced me to Kerbal Space Program? Yogscast Sips was the person who introduced me to... Wow, sorry. I ate some Chinese food before this, so I'm a little burpy right now. I really shouldn't have eaten before I've done this, but... You can see where we landed. Pretty good stuff. I don't see any Easter eggs. Now, one trick to find Easter eggs, and this is what... Like, if you guys see, there's like little shiny specks on the surface. When you land next to an Easter egg, sometimes it will be like just a little white pixel, and it will remain white. When you look around, you'll see like all these little white pixels just kind of flash around, but one of them will remain there, and you'll always see it. But I don't see anything, so we didn't land next to anything cool, other than this freaking massive crater. Which I am not going to walk to. I might have missed somebody's comment, but I see system. What's your job? Haha, skip over it. Yeah, I've never gone out of the system before. And yes, I do like potatoes. So it's time to step it down and take the first step onto the moon in the newest update. So you're just gonna fall off too. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I think he looks pretty happy. Are you happy, dude? Yeah, you look pretty happy. Yeah, yeah, that's what you want to do. You wanted to do that. I know. One small step for a Kerbal or a man. I'll pick the Kerbal kind. We came in peace for all Kerbal kind. Let's see. It'd be really cool to... I think the crater is somewhere over here. This is like the rim of it over here, I think. Oh no, there it is right there. It'd be cool to go over there, but I don't know... Yeah, you're just gonna sleep on the surface. Is that what you're gonna do? You're just gonna sleep on the surface? Yeah. Oh, idiot. Get up. There we go. Jump, jump, jump. There we go. How much pack fuel are we looking at anyways? I'll make this trip until we get 50% pack fuel, and if we can't make it anymore, then I'll just turn back at that point. Yeah, I get that. I know what that's from. That I'm Dave Yognot and I have the balls. That's from I honestly can't remember the video, but I do remember when it happened. They were like it was like a couple years back when they were at one of the whatchamacallit. It was like a convention. I can't remember which one, but it was like in Germany or something. But, oh yeah, I should get back to that. Yogscast Sips is the one who introduced me to this game. And then from watching him play this game, I ended up downloading it, and I played it when it was like, it was still like alpha basically, where it had all the old parts that got taken out of the game, and it was not even really that fun, to be honest. Like, I don't mean to say that in a bad way, but like I didn't really find that much fun into the game. I guess I just didn't give myself enough imagination. And then I started watching what was it, Kurt J. Mack, and actually no, I didn't watch Kurt J. Mack. I watched Thor LP, which if you guys haven't watched some of his videos, he does what is it called? Not I'm thinking Test Pilot. It's not Test Pilot. It's Insane Rockets Division. I have not seen Dead Space cranking on 1T, and I can't sling out of the system. I'm not going to sling out of the system, at least not now. But anyways, what is it? I started watching Thor LP, and if you guys haven't watched Thor LP, I suggest you do. He did Insane Rockets Division, and it is really awesome. I've always enjoyed it, and like I always watch his videos. So, and I thought he ended up disappearing. Like he just basically disappeared from the YouTubes. I thought he was done, and he just recently came back too. It was about 2 weeks ago or whatever. His mom ended up passing away or whatever, so he was, he took a little bit of a break, which is understandable, by any means. But yeah, no, I started watching him, and then I started watching Kurt J. Mack afterwards, and I got really into Kurt's series. Oh my god, we're just coming down, and I can't control it. Oh my god. At least he didn't die. Yeah, Test Pilot is the HOC gaming. I've never been. I don't mean to knock HOC, because I mean everyone that's involved in this community, it's a tight, small community, kind of, and I don't want to knock it. I just never really got into HOC gaming so much. He's done some cool stuff. I'm not gonna take that away. He's done some pretty cool things, but everyone in this community has their own little niche things that they like to do. So to me, it's all about whoa. To me, it's basically all about playing stock, and I've always liked playing stock. To me, I don't know, it's with mods, it's like if you don't, it's kind of like with Minecraft with mods. I mean, for me, I never really played with mods at all, so that's just me, though. So I'm not going to judge anybody who plays with mods. Yeah, Thor LP is giant, exploding fireballs of rockets. Yeah, so as far as YouTube is concerned and me uploading videos, that's a totally different story, guys. That's just totally, unbelievably different story. Which I will cover in a second. Let's see. What are we looking at here? Let's climb up. Now, if you guys have watched like all my videos, or have come close to watching all my videos, some of you have, which I think is like absolutely funny. My first video that I've ever made. Sorry, I'm reading your guys' comments, and yeah. So the first video I ever made was a Minecraft video, and it was like the Westminster door chime, and making that with the note blocks. And that was back before I knew how to record, or I had any recording software, or even a microphone. So I went from there, and then I went and bought a microphone when I got my taxes back, and I spent like $120 on a microphone, and then I went from there. I just started uploading videos. If you watch some of my earlier videos, you'll tell like the volume is really low, and then the next video it gets really high, and it's just all kinds of silly stuff, silly mistakes I made. But it's all in the past, you know. That's just how it works, you know. You always make a few mistakes here and there, but. And have I seen any Macy Dean or Eternisium? I don't even know how to say that. Um, Macy Dean, I have watched. He has the video where it's basically like an aircraft carrier you could fly into, or something like that. I really don't know that well. Certain people I don't mean it in a bad way, but I just don't watch them because I have like no interest, and it's not because I don't care about their videos. It's just because I never really. Sometimes I just stick with a few different people always. You know how it is with, like, you know, it's like Yogg's Cast. You can watch them play a game, and then you can watch a few other people also play. You know, what is it? Yogg's Cast, Simon and Lewis. They covered Little Inferno, and now Sips is doing Little Inferno. But I liked it when Simon and Lewis covered it, just because I like them a little bit better. But I still like Sips. And do I like Mexico? Yeah, sure, I like Mexico. Whatever, it's cool. If I didn't like Mexico, yeah, whatever. It's Mexico. So I'm just gonna take off. I think. You know, we visited the moon. These two don't really get to visit. I'm just gonna. I think I'm gonna quick save. Yeah, that would be good. And I'm just gonna take straight off. I think. I really don't know what to do. You want more science on the moon? What more science could you possibly ask for? So we're looking pretty bad on fuel, guys. This is the one thing I'm going to say. Now I think we need to turn this way. Yeah, we need to achieve an orbit like as soon as possible, because we're running pretty low on fuel. And I'm just gonna like try to achieve the lowest possible orbit I can even get, just to see what can be done with this. Something tells me that I'm not going to make it off this, at least back into orbit again. But with YouTube, the whole getting started, the one thing I will say that's really been awesome is like just the community. You guys really don't see it so much as like once you start uploading videos and stuff, you really get to notice just how cool a lot of people are and how forgiving a lot of people are. Let's see, can I make it? Am I gonna make it into orbit? Almost. Almost. RCS isn't gonna do it. I wonder if I were to. There is an ambulance going past my house. That's pretty weird considering where I live, so. Yeah, I just quick saved. It went back again. I'm gonna try something a little bit different this time. I'm just gonna try to achieve an orbit like as soon as I possibly can. I know it's a little cheap, but hey, whatever. To Minmus, yes, Yogscast. Do I like Costa Rica? Yeah, Costa Rica's cool. I've been there before. I actually went there when I was about, I don't know, 17, I think, 16. And pretty cool stuff. I mean, I wasn't really, I wasn't like, I had fun. It was on a cruise, so, I hung out with some girlies and had some drinkies, and, I did my things, and I had some fun. I'm going to try something a little bit different, though, so you guys are going to have to bear with me on this. We have a very limited amount of fuel, and we need to get off the surface. I don't think we're going to make it, guys. This is just me, but... Oh, I'm trying to use my RCS, and I don't even have it set up. I guess, whatever. Yeah, something tells me we're not gonna get going to Minmus, and I don't even think we're gonna be leaving the moon. So we might have to launch a rescue mission, which might be my second part of the live stream, I guess. Most of my subscribers, to be honest, don't know me personally. There's only about 3 people that are actually subscribed to me that I know personally. And everyone else is just, random people. Most of, my girlfriend is subscribed to me, and I'm subscribed to myself with one other email account I have. But other than that, don't really have anybody else that it knows of me personally. I have talked to, if you guys know who the Solar Gamer is, I've talked to him once before. Not like personally. Yeah, I've talked to him. I've sent like messages to him and stuff like that, and talked to him about the game and stuff like that. But everything else, as far as other KSPers, I don't really know anybody else like that well. So I got one last contingency plan. If this doesn't work, which I'm not thinking it's going to work, I'm gonna take off with and use my RCS at the same time and try that. Otherwise, I think we're pretty much screwed when it comes to fuel, and I think we'll either launch a rescue mission. Otherwise, I'll call the live stream because it's getting a little bit late, but it's not that bad. But I'm gonna need a little break here for like a minute, so I'm just gonna hit F9. And I'll be right back. Just like 1 second. Hold on, I got a good idea. Wait, where is it? Yeah, never mind, that ain't gonna work. I'll be right back 1 second. I'm gonna take like a little break for 1 second. Sorry, guys. Woo, I'm back. Yeah. Just 1 second. I just went outside and there was a spider the size of a silver dollar outside. I like nearly crapped myself. Yeah, the one thing that's really crazy. You guys can still hear me and everything, right? I'm just checking, leave a comment as soon as you possibly can. So yeah, my next contingency to get this thing into space, let's see here. We are going to have to do some trickery or something. I'm not going to use cheats because I don't really like that, but I'm going to try one more thing, and then if not, I'm just going to get Mr. Ed Kerman into an orbit or something. We'll figure it out. This will be my last attempt, though. If we can't do anything, then I'm going to have to launch a refueling mission, which will be pretty interesting, because I'll have to make something that lands right over the top of this. So, either way... Yeah, I'm not going to hate on you because you have a Mac, but I hate Macs. Let that be known. RCS. I don't care what kind of feedback I get because of that. I just hate Macs. I'm sorry. I'm just going to admit that. I used to do a lot of tech work, and I really didn't like working on Macs that much. Sorry. Everyone asked Goose to sing when he gets back. What do you want me to sing? Please don't be something I know. See, I'm gonna try burning my RCS as well. Maybe that will help. Probably not, but hey, it's worth a shot. We have plenty of RCS fuel. All I need is about like 10 or 12 fuel units to just get into orbit or something. I'm gonna keep burning up a little bit too. I think I should keep doing that too. That would be a little smart, considering I'm a little out of fuel. Yeah, it is a little bit of a laggy chat. I understand. I'm sorry. Don't hate on me. It's my first live stream ever. Now, it just seems like we're getting almost enough to get into orbit. To me, this seems like it's just about enough. But the engine gives out. I mean, I wish I could get into orbit. Come on. If I use RCS to get into orbit, that will be amazing, but it probably won't happen. See, the trick is you gotta, when you're getting into orbit too, if you notice the number of seconds is like almost stopping, or it's getting, it's starting to hiccup a little bit, that means you're getting close, but I don't see myself getting anywhere near close enough. See, I think the chat is laggy because I'm using the YouTube stream, or whatever you want to call it, and the YouTube thing is like really, really freaking slow. So, from what everyone basically everyone that I've heard of that live streams, they always do it with like Twitch or some other stream. I really don't know about live streaming too much, but basically that's, from what I've heard, is like, the mecca is Twitch. Twist and Shout, I don't even know what song that is. Still alive. Do you I do not play Tower Defense 5. Sing propel your craft. Yeah, YouTube definitely slow. It looks like we're gonna achieve an orbit though. We're running pretty low on RCS, but this line is really picking up. As long as we can get about 2,000 off the surface, I hope the stream doesn't end at 11 because I did set it up for 11, but maybe I can go in and change that real quick with the, because I am connected on my laptop, so give me a sec. I'm just going to try to do that. I'm just going to jam something in the keyboard to hold down H. Let's see. Come on. Because I'll live stream for a little bit. I don't want to keep this going too long because I know you guys all want to go to bed. I don't know where you guys are from, some of you. And oh my god, we've just achieved an orbit. A pretty good one too at that. Will we be able to get all the way? Yeah, that's awesome. Alright, well, we're in orbit with RCS. Let's see, I think I'm going to have to go to info and settings. Hopefully this doesn't shut down the stream, because that would be kind of bad. Just a little bit. A pretty good one too at that. Will we be able to get? Can you guys still hear me? It's a good question. Hold on, I'm just gonna keep it here and until I can actually see that we are still connected. I made a change to the stream. I ended up updating the thing. I don't know if it changed anything or whatever happened. I don't think any of you guys are weird. I'm just making sure. I'm sorry if just making sure that everything's still connected. So I'm just kind of watching to see the comments and everything else. I think everything's good now. I'm just a little concerned because I did update the stream, so the fact that I updated it, I kind of figured that it might change something. I'm gonna just I'm throttled up apparently, so I can't speed anything up. So I'm gonna bring this around and I'm gonna do a slight burn just to bring this up to like 6,000 or 7,000 because I'm not comfortable with that altitude. And what we're gonna do is bring the command module down, and then we're gonna head it to min-miss afterwards. So once I can get past 10,000 meters, which Seems to be taking forever. So, I mean, I think we could watch grass grow. I'm probably going to overshoot my AP, too. That's probably going to happen. I'm going to, like, just keep on pounding on the key here and completely blow by the AP. Alright, so it looks like everything's good. I'm sorry about that. I just get a little bit, I'm not very trusting of internet anything. So, let's see. We just need to do a little bit more of a burn, correctional burn. There we go. To orbit with RCS. That was amazing. Now all we gotta do is switch craft. Or no, switch craft. But wait a minute. Alright, that's gonna be interesting. We have no power source on our command module. So, oh god, what did I just do? And the legs just broke off of the craft. That was amazing. I don't know if you guys just saw that, but I just loaded it in and the legs just flew off of this thing. Alright, whatever. That sucks. So we're gonna head back to Kerbin because the game decided that I should stop playing. Set this as a target. We have no power on this at all in any way, so I gotta fix my node first. Let's see. I'm not gonna go all out on this thing and try to fix it like hardcore, but you know, I'll do my best. So we got plenty of RCS and plenty of fuel, but the fact that we lost our landing legs kind of ruined everything. See, the part that this is just not going to be very good because I'm going to have to do all my burns basically to keep... I'm going to have to keep burning in order to keep the battery charged. So this really wasn't well thought out. Let's see, can I meet up with this thing like really quickly? I don't think that's going to even be a possibility in any way. I really don't think there's going to be any possible way. The battery is draining pretty quickly. Let's see. Alright, if I bring this down, what is this at? It's at 16 and this is at... Yeah, that should work. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the legs are just gone. That's amazing, isn't it? The legs just wanted to be a part of the surface of the moon or something. I don't whatever. Maybe we can still land on Minmus without legs, I think, can't we? That should be okay. Let's see. I'm gonna bring this down to 16. Now this is what's gonna screw everything up. Something tells me that this battery is gonna drain out real quickly. What I'm gonna do is, once the battery gets low, I'm gonna do a burn in 2 different directions, I guess. I'll just do a burn for like 10 seconds in one direction and then 10 seconds in the other to save it. Because we need the battery power in this, otherwise we're basically screwed. I gotta burn fuel in order to save the craft. That's amazing. Once again, not too well thought out. Let's see. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry. All right. Yeah, just making sure. I thought the stream went down or something because I didn't see. It basically told me the stream has ended. I was like, what? So yeah, we're gonna have to do burns in order just to maintain having a battery. For as funky as that sounds. Or, wow, I just came up with a great idea. Sometimes I just surprise myself. Let's see. Bring this over. We're gonna cheat again, sort of. Oh wait, that is way too low. That's at 11,000. Alright, no, this is at 16, so I need to go up to 16 first. 14. 16, please. Bring this down. I can't believe how long I've been streaming for. I don't know the Yellow Submarine. I don't know Beatles that well. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see. All right, we need to bring this up to 16. All right, that works. Now, if we switch craft, now technically it shouldn't be using its battery now, should it? It's a bit of cheating, but you know, whatever. So what can we do in order to bring this node over quicker? Is there any kind of like slight burn we can do to bring this node in a little bit without destroying the orbit as well? Could I do that burn with RCS? I definitely could, but I don't know how much RCS I have left. I really don't think that would be even possible, but... Oh no, that will kill the orbit. I would have to do that burn and then somehow manage my... Yeah, no, that ain't gonna work. Yes, I don't know the Yellow Submarine. And plus on my voice right now, it's not really doing that well with having to talk so much. Yeah, now I'm talking like an insane amount of burning in order to get to the target. But the thing is if I can get that part, the command module on that side, I can do that burn. So that will be possible. 2.9 is not that bad, so let's just speed this up. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, you guys gonna sing for me because I'm gonna hear it. Now, I pray, I got my fingers crossed that this thing actually has its battery still. Yes, it does. We're in business. I just gotta maneuver very quickly before the battery runs out. Set this as a target and start the burn. Now this should be moving. What's going on here? Alright, there we go. I see it. Now, RCS to the rescue. 0.9. Perfect. Now, let's see. Time to cheat again. Yeah, this has got to be the longest stream I think I've ever done. I think I'm going to get close to wrapping it soon, and then maybe our next episode will be going to Minmus. And then we'll end up heading back. I think I'll do a stream tomorrow, then maybe another stream. I don't know. It is a little taxing to be doing these things, so if you guys can understand that a little bit. Just a small town girl. Yeah, this has got to be the longest stream ever. Shouldn't these be meeting up? If I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, this thing has to make a complete orbit, so this has got to do 2 orbits before they actually end up meeting up perfectly. Yeah, there we go. Right now, in the U.S. and Eastern Standard Time, it is 10:58, and I kind of want to end it by like 11:20-ish, if that, you know. 11:20, 11:30, because I do have to get some sleep, and I do have to get up for work tomorrow. Not to mention, I think I might record a video or 2 before I go to bed. So that, I have to have some stuff ready for you guys tomorrow. And I think we'll pick up where we left off and end up taking this thing to Minmus. Now, once this thing loads in is when I'm going to actually switch over, because I don't think that it's going to be a good thing. Yeah, there we go. I think I'll just switch now. Alright, we need to flip over as quick as we possibly can and burn retrograde. No we don't. Where is our target? Our target's gone. Oh my god. Burn! Burn! I can use the engine just to get us closer, so it's not like I failed, but I did definitely miss that target. So... this is getting to the moon ghetto style, or getting to Minmus, I should say. There we go. Getting to the moon and heading back ghetto style. This is what you do when you're unprepared. This battery is just running out, like, I can't even understand why it's running out that quickly. And it just changed over randomly. I think it's because it's switched to different, I guess it figures I'm landing or something, I guess? Or I have no idea. Yeah, alright. We need to slow down. Please. Alright, our battery is about to run out, and I'm going to switch craft just to dock them up and get some power flowing back into this command module. If not, we're pretty much screwed. So, let's see. Cancel out the speed before the battery. You know what? Honestly, we might be able to dock with this thing, too. Not that big of a deal. Oh, I can sing, guys. Trust me, I can sing a little bit. I'm not gonna say I'm like the next Dean Martin or Frank Sinatra, but I have been known to do a few drunk karaoke's every now and again. There we go. So, hold on. I just gotta reset I don't know why, but my stream keeps erroring out. So every time because I'm watching myself basically play, but I just have it muted. So, all right, let's get this thing docked up. We're looking pretty right now. We're definitely looking pretty. So just get this thing lined up. We don't need much. There we go. We're gonna power our command module. Would you look at that? Perfect. There we go. We got power rushing back into our command module. Everything's 100% good. Yeah, I don't know. I know using SAS uses battery life or whatever, but whatever. Yeah, look at that power just rushing back in. It's amazing. So, anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. It is a little late. Um, this was kind of like a last minute thing, and it really didn't work out that well. I mean, as far as like the mission so far, and I think we're gonna end up having to do something about this lack of landing gear. I don't know what happened to them. It kind of sucks that we lost them, but whatever. Um, you know, I do gotta say, thank you for all you people who have subscribed and watch my videos on a constant basis. It's really awesome that something like this, I could pull together something like this, and I don't know. It's been awesome. I had a lot of fun tonight. I'm gonna probably try to record a video or two. Um, be sure after this video is done to check out, because I will upload, or not upload, but put the video live of episode 142, I believe it is. I just uploaded that one, but we're looking good now. They're all docked up. They're ready to go. I think what I'm gonna end up doing I'm gonna end up designing something a little bit better, and we're gonna come and pick these guys up, and they will make it to Minmus and all that other good stuff. So, anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. I'm not sure 100% when I'm gonna be doing my live stream, but yeah. For those of you who missed it, whoops. So yeah, I have to stop. It's getting too late. It's already been like an hour and a half. I'm sorry. So actually 2 hours almost. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.